Oh shit, here we go again.
It has to be up there with some of the great derbies in world football, and make no mistake, one team always keeps an eye on what the other is up to. Stay tuned, we'll bring you all the action from North London as Arsenal face Spurs.
Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory. Oh, here we go again, second big game of the season. And what is it? The North London derby. It's come around quick. The past 2 or 3 seasons, actually, it feels as if the North London derby, particularly, and it always seems to be at the Emirates first, seems to come very, very early in the season. I think it was around like September, October last time when we won 3-1. When Nuno Espirito Santo was the manager then, was Spurs' manager then. But here we are again, with a Spurs that some. Not me, but some are calling title contenders. There are some people that actually believe that Spurs are up there with Man City and Liverpool to challenge for the title. Who knows whether that's true or not. I saw someone who will not be named, a very now famous Arsenal fan, saying that Tottenham Hotspur are the best counter-attacking team in Europe, which, to be honest with you, I can't dispute that too much. I think a lot of the results that they've managed to get this season so far in the 7 games that we've played, they've managed to grind out results with that counter-attacking football, and their front three, whether it be Kane, Son, and Kulusevski, or Richarlison, Son, and Kane, like it's deadly. It's scary thinking about it. There was a point before their game against Leicester where everyone was like, Son's not on it this season, he doesn't look as good, and then he goes and scores a hat-trick in like 5 minutes or whatever, or 10 minutes or whatever it was. Kane scoring goals, Richarlison's now scored, he scored in the Champions League, I believe. They're turning the corner at the right time. But in the last few times that we've played Tottenham at home, the results have kind of gone our way. So I think in the last, let's have a look. But yeah, so obviously both teams won their last games. So Spurs beat Leicester 6-2, and then we beat Brentford 3-0. Very good performance from us, very good dominating performance. As I said at the time after the game, it was a game we needed to win because of what happened at the start of last season. Because if we drop points here, it'd be like, oh well, Brentford has become Arsenal's new bogey team and all this kind of stuff. But this is now the test after the mock test. We lost the mock test against Manchester United at Old Trafford. This is now the test, because whether we Arsenal fans like to admit it or not, Spurs they have been quite a bit better than us for a long time. Probably since like 2014, something like that. They've been slowly getting better than us. And now of kind of that moment when they got to the Champions League final against Liverpool was kind of the cement to say, yeah, at the moment Spurs are ahead in the North London teams. But as I said, since the last couple of years coming to our stadium, they've not done that well. They've not really. They've got a few draws out of us, if I remember correctly, but they haven't they haven't beaten us for quite a while actually. So I think the last time they beat us was 2010. So the 10-11 season, they beat us 3-2. Oh, bloody hell, the Eunice Cabal. Yeah, I remember that. So I think that was the last time they beat us in the Premier League era at home. And then the time before that they beat us was in 1993. They beat us 3-1. And they've obviously beaten us in cups and stuff like that. But in the league, they haven't beaten us for 12 years at home. So yeah, it's either been an Arsenal win or a draw. And I think the last kind of bad result we had against them at the Emirates was 2-2 Was it the 18-19 season? I can't remember. But, well, yeah, to 19-20. It probably would have been. But yeah, that was the last time I remember them getting a point, getting a result from us at the Emirates, which was, yeah, so 2019 was the last time they did. So yeah, and that was when Emery was still in charge then. So we've got quite a decent record against them at home, basically. Whereas away, it's a little bit more sketchy. They have a better record at home at their ground than at ours. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I literally cannot predict. I'm a little bit worried. I mean, from what I know, I can't predict what it's going to be like, because I wouldn't necessarily say that Spurs are in like riveting form, although they scored 6 goals against Leicester before the international break. They're still, from the games I've seen them playing, they're still not playing well. Like, they just about drew with Chelsea. You know, the 2-0 scoreline they got against Nottingham Forest was flattering. So we are definitely the more informed team at this moment in time. Bloody hell, sound like Gary Neville. But I don't want to sit here and say that like we're the favourites, because I know how deep down I kind of thought that about Man United, and then, you know, we get caught on 3 counter-attacks and the score looks a lot more flattering to Man United than we originally thought. So I don't know. It's and the other thing as well is that it's Conte, and Conte is an exceptional manager and he knows how to win. Like, even if you saw in that season that Chelsea won the league under him, even when they're playing badly, he knew how to get a win out of that team, and that's what I'm worried about the most. Because I have a feeling we probably will have most of the ball, and we will probably dominate possession, but it's just about being clinical. I also feel the battle is probably going to be fought in the midfield mainly, and you know, Højbjerg and Bentancur against probably Xhaka and Lokonga, because it seems as if Partey's injured again. Partey limped off before Ghana's friendly in the international break, who I forget who their friendly was against. So yeah, that's another issue. I think Lokonga could do well there, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. I don't know what the latest is on Zinchenko or Ødegaard, so it probably means. And I've also seen that Tierney limped off of training in Scotland's last friendly, so we're down left back wise as well. I really hope that Arteta doesn't do something stupid like try and put Granit Xhaka at left back again or something like that. However, if it turns out that both of our starting left backs, you know, both our starting and our backup left back are out, I can imagine he'll keep he'll keep Ben White at right back and put Tomiyasu at left back probably, I can imagine. Which, you know, could go either way. There's been so much going on recently with, you know, over here in the UK with Her Majesty the Queen passing away, other stuff going on personally, that, and work being busy. I just really haven't had time, for the first time in ages that I've had time to really think about the North London derby, and I can imagine I'll be like this until Saturday, and at like 12 o'clock when it's half an hour to kick off, I'll be issuing myself. But yeah, I wouldn't go as far as to say that this is a big North London derby. Compared to the one at the end of last season that we lost, we got totally battered by Spurs in that one. But I think if we can get a result, it will definitely lay down a marker as to where we are this season. I just really hope we don't go out there and fold and lose to them like 4-0 or something. I think we can beat them. It's just, you know, whether or not we can, whether or not we go out there and do it, essentially. One interesting thing is that this is the last simulation on FIFA 22 as the new FIFA game, FIFA 23, and the last under the FIFA licensing is out on Friday. So the next preview will be with brand new graphics and new kits and everything in FIFA 23. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, this was quite an entertaining simulation to play, actually. To be my last one on FIFA 22, it was quite an entertaining one to be a part of. I got very much into it, and that's probably because it's Spurs. So I am going to predict. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to be faithful and say 2-1 Arsenal. I'm going to predict. That's what I think it's going to be. I think we're going to nick it in the last minute. Let's put it out there. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. Enjoy the rest of the simulation. I'll be back again on Saturday giving my thoughts on the game. Hopefully I'm not depressed. So until then, take care and stay safe.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, staggeringly good in the first half. Gabriel Jesus, sum up his performance for us.
Well, what a first half he had. I thought he was outstanding. He caused the defenders all sorts of problems with his movement and pace, and he fully deserved his 2 goals, and I expect more from him in the second half.
And away they go again. Work to do for Spurs in this second half. Dejan Kulusevski. Timely intervention. They're making high pressing work for them here. It's looking promising. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Oh, magnificent free kick. But the keeper producing a save to match it. So the corner played into the box. And they could face difficulties here. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. Favouring the short one. Richarlison. Tyre. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
And over comes the corner. The clearance wasn't decisive. Nicely blocked. Throw-ins given. Granit Xhaka. Albert Sambi Lokonga. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. 30 minutes to go then. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Given away by Tottenham.
With the owner of the blue card parked outside reception, please move it immediately.
Ben White.
Thank you.
Moving forward effectively. Gonna get a try. No way through. Well, possibilities in the centre. Opportunity here. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
And a change for Spurs at this juncture. Good bit of pressing. Bentancur. Read it superbly to take back possession. Oh, good-looking run. Opportunity. Still could be dangerous. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Chance to finish. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. We're getting the ball forward. In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think it's a poor foul. It should be a yellow card for me.
So a personnel change then. To pull one back here. And there it is! Perfectly executed.
Well, as you can see, the keeper makes no effort in the end. He was hoping it would be struck down the middle, but it's an easy finish, really.
Well, they get the ball moving again, and Spurs are believing again. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Well, they keep the ball moving. Good-looking move, this. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. The cross is on. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, great save to keep them in it.
Well, that's a brilliant save, and it just gives them that little bit of hope now.
Here it is now, a substitution. So nearing the end of the game, and the big question is, can Arsenal see this out? Stuart, interested in your thoughts on their overall performance.
Well, their attacking play has been excellent today. However, by throwing so many players forward, they've looked vulnerable at the back.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. And so into the final 5 minutes. Can he make it count? And the keeper more than equal to it. Is it going to be? Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Spurs to make a personnel switch now. Playing it in, and the danger's still on. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Can they keep it going? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Making sure nothing untoward happened. Nketiah. On and on he goes. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Richarlison. It's with Bentancur. Could cross it in here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And now it is official. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's a victory for the Gunners.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.